So can we just slow down?
Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated, and it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene... So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the sixth position, he can play in...
It's a mighty effort! And it's hoisted clear. It's a good foot in there. No foul, says the referee. Jota. Aina. Wood is onto it in a flash. Hudson-Odoi. Soboslai wins the duel this time. Ekitike. Frimpong. Leone. Ekitike. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Williams. And it's played forward. McAllister tries to clear. Leone. Williams. Aimed forwards. Nicely intercepted. Douglas Luiz. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Mohamed Salah tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to dink it in. That'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Szoboszlai. And he'll shoot here! That comes as a mighty relief. Thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got a throw. Aina. He's had a hit! Goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
The Reds finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gakpo. McAllister. Wood. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aina. Wood. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked.
Nottingham Forest really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Mohamed Salah. Got a shot away. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Cuts out the pass. McAllister. Liverpool suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Nottingham Forest, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Physical challenge. Moved on forwards. Caught offside that time. Simple. Gravenberg. The Reds are behind here despite their domination of possession. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Dominguez. Aina, gently done. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Over to the left. Gakpo. That was always going to be the keeper's. Jota. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wood. He has found the way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Wood has got himself a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Hudson-Odoi! Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! And the shot! And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Jota, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hudson-Odoi.
Well, that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Hutchinson. Murillo, aim forwards. Wood is onto it in a flash. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Konate. Frimpong. Gakpo. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. No, that's too long. Jota. Milenkovic. That's a sharp pass. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Back into the middle. McAllister, done delicately. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. And it's lofted through here. Only partially clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Over to the left. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Punched away. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Moved on forwards. Konate. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Wood. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hudson-Odoi. 30 minutes gone. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. A waste. Szoboszlai. McAllister played out towards the right wing. Williams, Ekatike with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nottingham Forest have reclaimed it. Van Dijk hurtling down that right flank. Lobbed in behind. And through to the goalkeeper. Jota. Dominguez shifted upfield. Leone. Ekatike. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Aina, gently done. Salah. Good driving run. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gravenberg. He is just caressing the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Aina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aina played with finesse, chips it through. He's in! Hutchinson! Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aina. Wood. Now he's off and running. Szoboszlai. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Nice control. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg. Milenkovic gets good distance on it. Leone. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Milenkovic. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he's straight offside.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gravenberch. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Jota. Dominguez. Aina. That's been drilled forward. Gakpo. Dominguez wins the duel this time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gravenberch, long ball looking to counter. McAllister. Gakpo. Gravenberch drives forward on the overlap. Delivers with whip. No way through there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a goal kick. Aina. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Now it's Wood.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Wood. Gravenberch gets over and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. Hutchinson. That's played into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ekitike. Leone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ekitike has got himself a free kick. Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Aina. Oh, there's a probing ball. McAllister cuts out the pass. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Proves too strong. Douglas Luiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ekitike. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the shot's big chance! That's really well cleared. Chip through. He's had a shot! Gets it away. Douglas Luiz. It's run loose here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Ekitike. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Luiz, shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. Hutchinson. And it's Salah. Milenkovic does really well to win the ball there. Leone. McAllister. Leone. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great position here. It's a decent looking cross. And it's played forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Salah! Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Milenkovic. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nottingham Forest desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Hudson-Odoi. Dominguez. Dominguez looks to go up and over. Leone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hutchinson. Konate makes the interception. Gakpo is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah! Williams. Aim forwards. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Great work on the overlap. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Gravenberg. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Williams, forwards and with intent. Now who's going to be first to this? Mohamed Salah given the lift of his goal. Ekitike. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, that's a waste.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. Played towards the other side. Oh, sweet feet. Incoming cross. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Hudson-Odoi does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. Ekitike. Leone. Liverpool are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Leone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. physical challenge. And he's away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, it's come loose. Murillo, gently done.
Nottingham Forest really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Ekitike. Leone. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Szoboszlai. Proves too strong. Now it's Wood. Could move up a gear here. Douglas Luiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The Reds have a free kick. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Leone. So who's he picking out? McAllister. Gakpo. Great hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now this could be a chance. Mohamed Salah. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gravenberg. Gakpo. That's tidy. Szoboszlai, who's set up one goal so far. Do have a chance to counter here. Out to the left it goes. Leone. Van Dijk. Up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. McAllister. Gravenberg. It's gone for a throw-in. Milenkovic. He's gone direct here. It's just beyond his reach. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Oh, sweet feet. Hit into the middle. Salah has a go!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Aina, it's a sharp pass. Konate can get it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister played up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Wood looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. Gravenberg. A chance to play it in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Nottingham Forest, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Murillo shifted upfield. Leone. Van Dijk. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Louise muscles him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Wood is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Gravenberg. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Nice interception, well timed. Is there any Szoboszlai! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Jota. Dominguez. Aim forwards. McAllister. Ekitike. McAllister. Leone. Van Dijk. Ekitike. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Firmly met. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thinks one through. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Moved on forwards. Defending was strong and firm. And back to the keeper they go. Konate. McAllister. Liverpool half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a throw. Szoboszlai.
Liverpool, well, yet another interception and a shot at goal!
That has been knocked clear, and it's played forward. Wood, now he's off and running. Gakpo, spread out to the left. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Goes down, but nothing given. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! And the shot! And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Jota, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hudson-Odoi. Murillo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gravenberg shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Williams, forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gravenberg. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Szoboszlai. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he can't get it over the wall. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai stood his ground strongly. Do have a chance to counter here. Jota played out to the left flank. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's nice. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hudson-Odoi showing good feet. That has been knocked clear. Mohamed Salah driving forward, a man on a mission. Muscular approach does pay off here. Dominguez. Oh, can he get onto this? Gakpo. Half an hour played now. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ekitike. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Ekitike. Ekitike going full steam down the flank. He's cut it out. Milenkovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mohamed Salah. Out to the right. Szoboszlai. That's good play. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great hit!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ekitike. Mohamed Salah. He can get that clear. Van Dijk have it back and can go again. Murillo lofted upfield. Konate. Konate, gently done. Konate is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Oh, nice touch. Liverpool time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Douglas Luiz. Williams, aim forwards. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Wood. Gakpo. McAllister. Gravenberg looking to get on the end of this. Dominguez makes the interception. Murillo moved on forwards. Douglas Luiz. Aina. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is out of play. Dominguez. Oh, such a clever touch. Nottingham Forest have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Decent hit from there. And it's played forward. Decent progress down the left. Proves too strong. Goes down, but nothing given. Konate, gently done. Hudson-Odoi, aim forwards. Szoboszlai, moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Jota, forwards and with intent. Szoboszlai. Leone. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Wood. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And so off we go once more.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Driving forward. Mohamed Salah. Spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Gravenberg. Nice control. Jota did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Konate. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Leone. And that is going out for a goal kick. Aina. Oh, red, nice interception. Leone. Ekitike. Moved on forwards. Leone. Ekitike. Leone. Szoboszlai. Leone. McAllister. Gakpo. Jota does really well to win the ball there. Douglas Luiz. And the counter is on. Williams, done delicately. What shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Aina. It's really well cleared. Forest have reclaimed it. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Leone. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Frimpong. Gakpo. Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gakpo. Great work on the overlap. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dominguez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Tries a header! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Williams. And it's played forward. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Leone. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it.
Liverpool making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
McAllister. Hits one! Luiz, aim forwards. Williams, forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Murillo, gently done. McAllister. Played out to the right. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Szoboszlai. McAllister. And now the breakaway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aina, he's gone direct here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gravenberg. Gakpo. So who's he picking out? Very nicely done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now the hit! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. It's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Konate. McAllister. Frimpong. Gakpo. Now he's off and running. Jota. Jota, gently done. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Milenkovic, he's fizzed it forward. Gets it away. It's a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. Gakpo wins the duel this time. He has found the way through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mohamed Salah is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. McAllister. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hudson-Odoi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Van Dijk. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, it's played into the area. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister. Konate, aim forwards. Leone. Great defending, strong and determined. Ekitike. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Van Dijk. Konate. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Milenkovic, forwards and with intent. Frimpong. McAllister. Gakpo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Oh, that's nice. Foot in. Gakpo. Szoboszlai! And the ball's come loose here. Showing good feet. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Played back in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the counter is on. Jota does really well to win the ball there. Hutchinson. Szoboszlai did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. 5 minutes left on the clock. Szoboszlai. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Chip through. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk. Leone. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Looks to get on the end of this. Leone. Szoboszlai. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Frimpong. Ekitike. Leone. Ekitike. Up he goes! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Luiz wins the duel this time. Aina shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Konate aim forwards. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, gently done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they can break here. And it's Salah. Succumbs to the pressure. Ekitike!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Quality ball. Played back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over. McAllister, and the shot's on here. Shot a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Mohamed Salah was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Should have equalised.
Gakpo appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Aina. Aina forwards and with intent. Leone. Ekitike. Leone. Ekitike. McAllister. Ekitike. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That was travelling. Konate gets over and intercepts. Gakpo. Murillo, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Gakpo.
Liverpool have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Dominguez. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Szoboszlai. Oh, good ball! Oh, it's Salah! He hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Liverpool surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Leone. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He is just caressing the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Douglas Luiz. Played with finesse. Wood looking to run onto it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gakpo. It's a throw-in. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Van Dijk. McAllister.
You wonder if that's...
Now he's off and running. Now it's Wood. McAllister. Ekitike. Van Dijk. Frimpong. McAllister. Douglas Luiz. Wood. Hutchinson! It's off target and by quite a way.
Nottingham Forest certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
McAllister. Gakpo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looks to clip it forward. Ekitike. He is just caressing the ball. Szoboszlai. It's anyone's ball now. Ekitike. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gakpo. That's an excellent interception. Sels gets it clear. Konate. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Dominguez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Pinged towards the front line. Luiz, aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Konate. Leone.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Van Dijk moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Van Dijk. Konate. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah spread out to the left. Gravenberg. There are a few waiting for it. Gravenberg, backward it goes. Szoboszlai. It's a loose ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Proves too strong. Hutchinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aina shifted upfield. McAllister clears it away. Frimpong. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. Aina. Throw it. Dominguez clips it so gently. The referee has given a corner. Cleared away. Williams. Hudson-Odoi. Nice control. Van Dijk. Leone. Van Dijk. McAllister. Konate. Played out to the left flank. Aina. Murillo. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pass has gone astray. Szoboszlai. Leone. Ekitike. Leone. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gakpo. McAllister. Ekitike. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Flings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Milenkovic. Played long and they could be in here. Konate. Szoboszlai. Leone. Ekitike. Well timed, excellent interception. Aina. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Milenkovic, aim forwards. Van Dijk. McAllister. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Konate. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McAllister. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Out to the left it goes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Williams, gently done. Gravenberg. McAllister. That'll be a throw-in. Jota. Tries to dink it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. And that is a little undercooked. And they can counter here. Gakpo. Leone. Ekitike. Leone. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Konate. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, easy pickings there. Murillo. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Aina has been caught there, it's a foul. Gravenberg. McAllister. Konate, gently done. Jakpo, who's set up one goal so far, and he welcomes it in. Mohamed Salah. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's found a way past.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Wood. Now it's Douglas Luiz.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice physical challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Salah. Oh, lovely! Ekitike! A real chance and a real let-off. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk aim forwards. Into the last 5 minutes. Aimed in towards the... Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Great defending, strong and determined. Williams. Hudson-Odoi. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Murillo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
More on the way.
Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Murillo shifted upfield. Frimpong. Gakpo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ekitike. Plenty waiting in the middle. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Konate. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he's there to get it away. Dominguez. Aina charging forward down that flank. And that has been knocked clear. Hutchinson, crossed into the box, and it's hoisted clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ekatike, a searching ball that into space. Very nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gravenberg, McAllister, Gakpo, Gravenberg. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. And the shot! Up he goes! And that would have won it.
Gakpo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Nottingham Forest really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hutchinson tries to dink it through. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Dijk. Leone. Ekatike looking to run onto it. Williams does really well to win the ball there. And that's definitely not his best. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah back with it. Can he put it away? Oh, should have put that away. Aina. And it's played forward. McAllister cuts it out. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Gakpo with the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Leone. Frimpong. And it's Salah. McAllister. Gakpo. Hutchinson, and he has been fouled there. Murillo. Douglas Luiz. Murillo. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Moved on forwards. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah. Aina gets across to intercept that.
Liverpool can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Douglas Luiz. Nottingham Forest cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Douglas Luiz. Nottingham Forest have got it back and they'll have another go. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Milenkovic.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Murillo. Milenkovic. Wood chasing after it. Ball is over the line. McAllister. Gravenberg. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Aina.
Defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
McAllister. Hutchinson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gravenberg. Gakpo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That looks a good ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Aina. Jota. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thinks one through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. McAllister. Gakpo. Milenkovic. Up towards the front line. McAllister. No, again there's no way through. Ekitike. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hudson-Odoi. Showing good feet. Douglas Luiz. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Wood clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Konate is there and he can get that clear. Douglas Luiz. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That'll be a throw-in. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mohamed Salah has got himself a free kick. Konate! That was travelling. Murillo. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gakpo. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister makes the interception. McAllister, who's set up one goal so far. Wood. Aina. Now he's wondering who wants it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Douglas Luiz. Played with finesse. Wood looking to run onto it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gakpo. It's a throw-in. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Van Dijk. McAllister.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
McAllister. Gakpo. That is lovely. Needs a quality cross. Oh, sweet feet. Gakpo. Oh, great header! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Liverpool complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Dominguez. Sobos. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. They really do have to make something of this. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Oh, what a climb! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. And he goes cross-field. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Milenkovic. That's been drilled forward. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a...
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time. Buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and I. Safe and sound. We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just stop?